A year and a half ago, I was at my highest weight, and if anybody mentioned anything about my weight, I crumpled internally. I knew that I was morbidly obese, but I also felt hopeless in that because I had tried to diet and exercise in the past and had never been able to lose any weight. My brother, who was a med student at the time, approached me in October of 2023 and was like, Callie, I am very concerned about your health. Like, you have got to get that under control. And I was like, I don't even know where to start. I hadn't seen a doctor in years, and I just felt overwhelmed by the process of trying to find a doctor that would come alongside me and help me and not just tell me to eat 1,200 calories and to work out every day. But I wanted to find somebody that would listen to me and help support me in the journey. And I actually challenged my brother. I was like, hey, can you help me find somebody? And he did. He went on our local hospital system's site and looked through the reviews and found somebody that had really high reviews. And that's who I scheduled an appointment with. But that appointment, this was happening in October. That appointment didn't happen until March. That was the soonest availability she had. And she walked in that first appointment and was pretty blunt, but kind, and was just like, you've got to stop eating out. You need to learn how to cook. Like, we've got to get this weight off of you. And I was like, okay, how do we do this? She referred me to the hospital weight loss clinic, but that appointment wasn't going to be for months. And I ended up seeing an ad on TikTok for Nourish, and that is how I found my dietitian, Taylor. And the two of them have been exactly what I needed to lose 80 plus pounds. I began sharing my journey on social media just as a way for me to keep myself accountable, but now there are 700,000 people that follow me across all the platforms, and that accountability keeps me motivated on the days when I don't have motivation myself. So today was a great day. I had a great session with Taylor. I had a great doctor's appointment. My A1C is 5.1, and the only other thing in my lab work that looks abnormal is my LDL, and it is just a few points away from being in the normal range. While I may have been stalled for the last few months, my body is definitely changing shape. Clothes are fitting differently, even though the scale is not moving. And so I'm reminding myself that it is okay that that number hasn't changed because I'm seeing the impacts other places. I'm not scared to go to the doctor anymore, and that in itself is a non-scale victory.